Hey everybody, welcome back into another episode of Winning Bets. It's our weekly NASCAR show here where we preview the upcoming race, and I do it with my good friend William Blackwell. How's it going there, William?
It's going good, man. I am looking forward to some NASCAR racing after this long break for the Olympics. NASCAR finally back. You got Watkins Glen, Indianapolis Road Course, Michigan, and then Daytona, then the playoffs start. It cannot get much better than that.
I know I think the long layoff, it was painful not having NASCAR around, but boy, it does build up that excitement towards the end of the regular season as you build the playoffs. I'm fired up as we come down here to the home stretch for sure.
Yeah, you got four different tracks. You got two road courses, and you got Michigan, a 2 mile track, and Daytona is obviously a big unknown.
Yeah.
We can very well see four different winners, and possibly Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick might not make the playoffs if they don't win.
Well, speaking of that, and we always make sure we do look back at the previous race, and we don't want to spend too much time just because it has been such a long time. But you had a first time winner in Eric Almirola, potentially steal a spot. You can't have that too much more often. To your point, if you want a Hamlin and a Harvick to get in via points, you need the first time winners to really back off so far this season. You know.
Yeah, because at the road courses, you obviously got to look at Chase Elliott. He's already got 2 wins in 2021, winning at COTA, the Circuit of Americas, and winning at Road America. But also good at road courses, you can have Tyler Reddick. He's on the pole at COTA. He's going to be a first-time winner if he were to win.
Yeah.
And then you look at Christopher Bell. He's won a race already this year. Chase Briscoe is another name that caught my attention on the road courses. He's doing really well, so could Briscoe sneak in a win? And then you
You
go
could
to
you couldn't wait long. You had to pub your guy. I love
yeah, I got
it.
a little shout out. But on Michigan, you got the Fords really fast in Daytona. Anybody can win. I look at Stenhouse, so there can very well be 3 to 4 different winners, and either Harvick or Hamlin could be knocked out, and I like
that,
to
that,
see Hamlin knocked out, but that's not going to happen in my opinion.
that would be really really big. I always enjoy jumping on here with you guys or with you and always previewing this race. I've never in my life of doing playing these games that we do here lost so quick. On lap 6 last week, both Kyle Busch and Martin Truex are both taken out due to the rain. I've never lost 6 laps in, and it's like, all right, now I can just kind of sit back and enjoy the race. I don't have to sweat out winning $25,000. 6 laps in, William, I lost it all. It was all gone. Poof. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a little. In my opinion, NASCAR should have never went green.
Yes.
But man, they caught some backlash over that. I'm not lying here because next time when it rains just a little bit before a race, NASCAR's not going to make them start because like it rains a good amount before some races. I remember at Atlanta a couple weeks ago when I went to the race, it was raining a decent amount before the green flag flew, and NASCAR to send them out there. Next time that happens, NASCAR's not sending them out there because Kyle Busch made it clear that was dumb, and NASCAR realized they were wrong.
I mean, it's just so unacceptable. We all have technology. We can all see the storm coming in. It was a little blip on the radar, but enough of a blip just to hold off. Just to hold off. You don't want, one of your big names in Kyle Busch and another one of your big stars, Truex Jr., being taken out on lap 6. Are you kidding me? Unreal. Then Hamlin gets damaged as him and Bowman get into it. I mean, just unreal what happened there to the leaders, as obviously they were the first one, to go into the wet part of the turn there. Unreal. Unreal.
It also hurts viewership because you think about it. Kyle Busch, a very popular name. So people tune into NASCAR, they're wanting to see Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, and I think Ross Chastain was also involved.
Yeah.
5 popular drivers right there. Really popular. So when people turn on NASCAR and see them at the back, they're going to turn the channel. So
Yeah.
it was not good to see 5 big drivers knocked out early on.
It did hurt viewership, but I tell you what, I was like, soon as they had to red flag it, I was like, go get Kyle Busch and put a mic in front of his face. I want to hear what Kyle Busch has to say. Like, I was intrigued to the TV, waiting for that reporter to go Fox, but he bit his tongue. He let it out just a little bit, but he bit his tongue a little bit. That was some good stuff right there. All right,
Yeah, I got to give a lot of credit to Kyle Busch. He could have lost his
he could
stuff in
have
that
lost it,
interview,
man.
but he kept it right.
I
So
know.
credit.
We were all wanting him to lose it, but yeah, he held back just a little bit. All right, as you said, let's go ahead and turn the page now. That was so many weeks ago. We're on to a road course. This is now going to be our 5th one of the season. Let's just remind the viewers, you had Christopher Bell win at Daytona. Chase Elliott won at Coda. Kyle Larson dominated at Sonoma. And then Chase Elliott was the winner there again at Road America. We're on to the Watkins Glen International, 3.4 mile, 11 turns. No race in 2020, but the last 2 winners here have been Chase Elliott. The winner before that in 2017 was Martin Truex Jr. And in fact, Martin Truex Jr., he's been running really good here. He was 2nd place in 2019, 2018, coming off that win there in 2017. What are you looking forward to this race before we go ahead and give the people our picks?
Yeah, you said it best. The drivers that already won the race in 2021 on the road courses, Christopher Bell winning the Daytona road course, and then you had Chase Elliott winning at Coda, and Kyle Larson dominated and put on a clinic in Sonoma, and then Chase Elliott won Road America. I look at them drivers to be the favorites, and also Martin Truex Jr. But yeah, Watkins Glen is a whole different type of road course than what we're kind of used to. That's already been raced at Daytona. It's a very fast and slow track, and like it's not consistent. I guess you could say is what I'm trying to say. And same as Road America, and Coda, and Sonoma. But Watkins Glen is fast consistently. There's really no part of the track that's really slow besides the carousel, so I'm expecting a lot of side-by-side action, and it really, in my opinion, favorites Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott.
Yeah, yep. Those are. I'm sure we'll be talking about both of those drivers as we move on into it. Let's exactly do that. Let's remind everybody what we do is we give you our picks for a chance to win $25,000 over on the Jackpot Races, $10,000 over on the NBC Sports Predictor app, another $1,000 over on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Of course, we'll start with the Jackpot Races app. A little bit of a change since we talked with you guys last. There's no longer a Group 6 in this contest. There's Groups 1 through 5 where you got to pick the driver to finish best amongst the group. But they've replaced Group 6 with giving them a 3rd place finish. So maybe a touch easier. We've talked about Group 6 and how it's a little bit of an unknown. So perhaps they're doing us a little bit of favor and helping us out by making them round out their top 3. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into it. I'll let you go ahead and pick first in Group 1. You've got to pick between Hamlin, Elliott, Larson, Truex Jr., and Kyle Busch. Who's it going to be for you?
I think the easy pick here is going to be Martin Truex Jr. just because he's won here in the past, like you said, in 2017 when he was racing for Furniture Road Racing. And he's like probably a road course ace, I guess you could say. He's won at the road courses multiple times in the Cup Series, and he can very well do it this Sunday at Watkins Glen.
Martin Truex Jr. is a good person. I'll go ahead and take the other guy. I'm wearing the shirt. I thought it was such a no-brainer. I said, you know what? I'll pull this one out of the closet today. Give me Chase Elliott. He's obviously won 7 of the last road course races. He's a 2-time champion here, obviously, at Watkins Glen. It's a no-brainer. I got burned last time I didn't pick him. I'm going back to the well. I'm taking Chase Elliott there in Group 1. All right, so in Group 2, we got picked between Byron, Logano, Blaney, Bowman, and Harvick. I'll go ahead and go first. I'm going to go ahead and take Joey Logano in this one. Look, if you look at the 4 road courses this season, he's got an average finish of 6, which is best in this group. Doesn't have great history here at Watkins Glen. 23rd in 2019, wrecked in 2018, but he's got the 9th best average finish at road courses since 2018 in those 12 races, which is second to Alex Bowman. But he's got 2 more top 5s than Alex Bowman. He's got better driver rating than Alex Bowman, and he just announced on YouTube, you probably saw, he's got a new baby girl. You saw his little boy do that little burn out there in that little car. That was sweet. Everybody knows from watching my daily free sports picks videos, I just had a new son. I ran off 12 wins in a row in real sports betting. Maybe that little baby girl can give him a help. It helped me out. So I'm going to go with Joey Logano. Who you got?
I'm going to agree with you here. Logano is my pick for this round. I made it clear on my YouTube channel that he's going to have some momentum on his side, finishing inside the top 5 at New Hampshire. And he does got some great tracks coming up. He's won at Watkins Glen in the past. Like in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. He's dominated at Michigan. Indianapolis is a being a numb. In Daytona, he's obviously won the 500 before. So Logano is a safe pick because he got momentum on his side.
All right, good one right there. All right, you go first in Group 3. You've got between Kurt Busch, Reddick, Chastain, Dillon, and Bell. Who's it going to be for you?
Oh, this is a really tough round. You got Kurt Busch, who's really good at road courses. You got Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, who's won in the past in the Xfinity Series on the road courses, and he's also got the pole at Coda earlier this year, so you know he's going to be fast. But the safe bet's going to be Christopher Bell. He won the Daytona Road Course, and he finished runner-up at Road America a couple weeks ago. And he also finished runner-up at the last NASCAR race, New Hampshire. So Christopher Bell has momentum on his side.
All right, Christopher Bell for you. I'm going to take that first driver you mentioned, Kurt Busch. I mean, just really good this season. Fourth at the road course in Daytona, sixth at Sonoma, fourth at Road America. Look, he's been really good here at Watkins Glen the last 3 years. All of them have been in the top 10. He's a really fast car here. He's got the sixth best average finish at road courses since 2018. And we talked about here on the show, he's got that momentum, or he's got that motivation of he's looking for a ride next year, and look at what he did at Atlanta, battling with his brother there, Kyle, getting the victory. I think that's going to continue motivating him and pushing him and his team, the one car, all the way to good finishes here at the rest of the season. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Kurt Busch out of that group. All right, for Group 4, we got to pick between Buescher, McDowell, Suarez, Briscoe, and DiBenedetto. I'll go ahead and go first. I'm going with your guy, Chase Briscoe. He's going to be strong here this week. He's got 2 sixth-place finishes at road courses this season at COTA and Road America. Look what he did last season in the Xfinity Series at 2019. He got sixth-place finish here at Watkins Glen. He's got the best driver rating amongst drivers in this group since 2018. It's your guy, Chase Briscoe, for me. What about for you?
I would like to say like Chase Briscoe, but I just don't know. Like every time I pick him, it seems like a jinx, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with Michael McDowell. Plus, Michael McDowell is not a bad pick when you look at him.
Yeah.
He's really good at the road courses, and he does have a lot of experience from his past. He used to race ISMA racing and some other off-road stuff on road courses, but Michael McDowell has the experience on his side, so he's going to be more reliable, in my opinion. He's not going to win the race by any means, but he will have a great result to show.
That's right. All right, cool. You got to round it out here for Group 5. Go ahead and take first. You got to do between Almirola, Custer, Jones, Stenhouse, and Bubba Wallace. That could be Bubba Wallace. We know it could be Bubba Wallace.
What the world?
He's terrible at the road
round,
courses.
Yeah, this last round, the only driver that's not going to wreck, it will be not Cole Custer. It will be Eric Almirola. I was wanting to pick Custer for a minute, but Eric Almirola, he's a safe pick. He's won the most NASCAR race right now. He won at New Hampshire a couple weeks ago. Got my words tied up there, but Almirola has momentum, and momentum can go good ways. So Almirola is my pick, and Bubba Wallace will wreck. So will Cole Custer, and so will Stenhouse Jr. And yeah. Almirola would not wreck Sunday.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace is really bad at the road courses. I'm going to go ahead and go with Eric Jones. In the 4 road courses this season, he's won this group in 2 of the 4 so far this season. He's been really good here at Watkins Glen. His last 3, they've all been in the top 10. 2 of his last ones have been in the top 5, and he did the one in 2017 with Furniture Row Racing, so he doesn't need really all that great car. He can still do good here. He's got the best average finish amongst drivers in this group since 2018 at road courses, and he's got 3 top 5. Sorry, 3 top 5s right there. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Eric Jones. All right, this is where we got to give the people.
Yeah, Eric Jones. You just said it. He's racing right now at a good track he's really good at.
Yeah.
But he's also racing for his future in NASCAR. So he's going to have to show that he's capable of bringing that 43 car home inside the top 15 week in and week out. Top 10 finish would be big, and it can go a long way. But he's racing for his contract for next year, and it ain't guaranteed yet. So I would expect him to make some bold moves in the near future.
Yeah, he's going to do it. I like him this weekend. All right, let's give the people a top 3. I'll go ahead and go first. I am going to go ahead and take the winner. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and take Chase Elliott right there. For second place, I will go ahead and take Martin Truex Jr. for a lot of the reasons. Obviously, what Williams just said, just really, really strong here, what he's done the last 3 seasons. And for a second place, I'm going to go ahead and take Joey Logano. I think he's going to be really strong. He'll have a fast car. He's been good this season at the road courses. So go ahead and give me Joey Logano. Who's going to be your top 3 for you this weekend, William?
The top 3 for this weekend will be Martin Truex Jr. winning the race. And Truex has been on a bad streak of races here throughout the summer, not winning a race since Darlington, if I'm not mistaken. So he will end that chapter right there of going winless for a while. Truex will win. Chase Elliott will finish runner-up to him. And Kyle Larson, how do we forget about him? He will finish 3rd. And that's my top 3.
Yeah, Kyle Larson, you talked about it on the last show. He's not slumping, but man, he was just so on fire. He's kind of dipped a little bit, but yeah, man, a sneaky third place finish would be really good, for him this weekend. All right, cool, man. We got NASCAR's back, baby. We're back.
Yeah, it's back. And Kyle Larson, like you said, he's not winning races, and he can really not say he's on a slump. He's not winning races what he's used to. That's a good issue to be having if you're a Kyle Larson fan. Him not winning, but instead finishing inside the top 10. That's crazy right there. Blows
Yeah.
my mind.
No, it certainly is. All right, cool, man. All right, we'll go ahead and let you drop. I'll hang tight and give the people the picks for the NBC Sports Predictor app and the Fox Bet Super 6 app. But enjoy this race. It's going to be a good one right there, and we'll just have you back here next week. Before we let you go, though, tell all the people the great things you're doing over there on your YouTube channel.
On my YouTube channel, I do something called a Pick 5 contest. And what a Pick 5 contest is, for every race, I give y'all my predictions, hopefully some advice, if you will. And you comment down on my video, your top 5. If you go 5 for 5, you get an autograph of your choice. And if you win, I'll tell you all the details about it. But if you go 4 for 5 in no order, you get an unsigned hero card. So just go check it out down below. And join the contest. I just uploaded the Watkins Glen one yesterday. But some great stuff there. You can win some NASCAR memorabilia. And I also got a Truex Jr. autograph to give away. So go check it out, man. That's a tough autograph to get. But yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, you've also got, and I've enjoyed the couple of videos you've uploaded over the course of the weeks during the break here. Obviously with the Trackhouse news, buying Chip Ganassi. Obviously the Keselowski's official now that he's going to Roush venues. And you've got some great videos up on the NASCAR silly season. So yeah, go ahead and check that content out while you submit your picks for his Pick 5 contest and win some cool stuff. All right, man, cool. We'll go ahead and let you drop, and we'll see you back here next week. Enjoy the race on Sunday.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, there you guys have it. Those are our picks for a chance to win $25,000 over on the Jackpot Races app. Let's go ahead now and turn our attention now to the NBC Sports Predictor app. And before we do that, you guys probably know from obviously playing this game on the app, there's one of the tabs called Leagues, where you can go ahead and create a league and play amongst your friends. Well, I've gone ahead and created a league, and I encourage you guys to all join that league. And I'm going to go ahead and do a giveaway each and every single week here based on our NASCAR picks. Whoever scores the most points in that league will go ahead and win $25. And there's a couple other stipulations there. So to go ahead and win $25, if you have the exact same entry as me and being the winner, you can win $30 instead of $25. If you're the top dog, but I beat you, you'll only win $20 as opposed to $25. And then what we'll do is if there's 3 people that are tied that have the most points, we'll go ahead and roll that $25 over on next week. So I just wanted to go ahead, we play these games, we're battling every single week, we're having a lot of fun. I wanted to go ahead and invite you guys on in the league and go ahead and see if you guys can't take my money and have some fun right there. So all the information to join that league is in the description here of this video. So just join that league, make your picks as you normally always do, and then come back each and every single week as you are, getting a preview of the race and see if you can't go ahead and win some money right there. I think that'll be a lot of cool right there. So go ahead and do that. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this NBC Sports Predictor app. This is, of course, where you can win $10,000. You got to pick the driver to finish best amongst the group in stage 1, 2, and 3, and then you got to go ahead and give them a top 3. So with that being said, stage 1, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Tyler Reddick, and this one was easy. We talked about it a little bit right there with William, how Tyler Reddick should be fast this weekend. He's pinned up against this group with Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. I mean, those guys are really terrible here at the road course. And then the other driver in there is Suarez, where he's got better number than Suarez here at the road course. So yeah, this was Tyler Reddick, and it was really easy right there. For Stage 2, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, if you listen to his last 3 Stage 2 finishes here at Watkins Glen, he's finished 5th, 3rd, and 6th. Obviously, that's what this question is. He's really good. Obviously, really good in general at road courses, but obviously been strong there at Stage 2. So I like that. He's got the best average finish since 2018 amongst drivers in this group. He's got 5 top finishes here at Watkins Glen overall. Yeah, go ahead and give me Denny Hamlin right there. For stage 3, I'll go ahead and give it to Chase Elliott. Go ahead and keep it the same there at Jackpot Races, so give me Chase Elliott. And then for a top 3, I'm going to keep it similar, same, but make a little modification. I will take Chase Elliott to go ahead and be the winner. I will take Martin Truex Jr. to finish in second place, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Christopher Bell there to be in the third place. It's just really hard to ignore being the winner of what he's done, finishing the other one there in top 10 up over at Road America. He's just had a good season here at the road courses. He's obviously starting in the top 10 this weekend, so I like Christopher Bell to be in third place there on the NBC Sports Predictor. All right, let's go ahead now and jump over to the Fox Bet Super 6 app. This is where you can win $1,000, 6 questions. Go ahead, get them all right, and split the jackpot with several people. Let's do it. All right, question 1 is who's going to have the best position after stage 1? I'll go ahead and take Ryan Blaney. How many Fords will be in the top 10 after stage 1? I'm going to go ahead and give it to 0 to 3 Fords will be in the top 10. Which driver will have the worst position after stage 2? I'm going to go and give it to Kurt Busch, and it's not obviously I think he's going to be finishing really strong based on my prediction there on the Jackpot Races app, but he's got a lot of drivers that he's pinned up against here in this question, so I will go ahead and say Kurt Busch, but this one to me was certainly a really tough question. For number 4, how many Joe Gibbs racing cars will be in the top 10 after stage 2? I'll go ahead and say more than 1. Thought this question was relatively easy. Question 5 was which Hendrick driver will have the most points at the end of the race? I'm going to go ahead and obviously give it to Chase Elliott. Got him being taking home that checkered flag. And which driver will have the best position at the end of the race? I'll go ahead and give it to Kevin Harvick. Not winning wins this season, but boy, we talked about it here on this preview show about how he's consistently running in the top 10. So go ahead and give me Kevin Harvick right there. All right, guys, that's how we're going to do it. $25,000 on the Jackpot Races app, $10,000 over on the NBC Sports Predictor app, another $1,000 over on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. And don't forget, if you want to go ahead and compete against other supporters here on Winning Bets and go ahead and have a chance to win my money on a weekly basis, go ahead and get in that league on the NBC Sports Predictor app. That'll be a lot of fun competing and having some fun with you guys on a weekly basis. And I wanted to kind of do something extra for each and every single one of you guys. So thought that'd be a cool thing that we can do going forward. All right, guys, otherwise, enjoy this road course. Have a good time. We'll see you back here next week. We'll recap this race and get our picks in for the next one. Have a good one. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.